bad people.
Welcome to Wedding Mayhem. Lauren is sorting herself out.
Top's up filled with air. What? Oh.
Not in that way. Thank you for coming back, and thank you for all your really lovely messages and stories. We're getting loads of stories coming in. How's your week?
Yeah, great. Yours?
Yeah. I'm a gaping.
No, I think it's just at me.
Honestly. What was it?
Just like
having problems with the dress.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Good.
Ill, and that's it.
I know, bless you.
Fun.
You are still poorly. And can we talk about the sneezing episode in the car?
Oh no, that's really mean. Sharon thought I was sick and I just sneezed and stuff.
She did the
out.
epic, really loud sneeze
was...
in her hand. She went, "Oh my god, it's everywhere!"
Honestly, I had no idea.
Like running in her, rummaging in her bag while I'm driving down the motorway.
Sharon was grabbing a carry bag. She thought I'd been sick. I was like, "Who sneezes and sick?"
Well, because you couldn't talk to me at the same time, and it was like, I'm like, use the gloves, use the gloves. You were looking for the gloves.
Honestly, I'm full of it. So let's hope it doesn't happen. It might as well, because Sharon spoke about it anyway. So we might as well get the real deal.
It was quite funny. It was just a panic of rummaging through the bags.
It was, thank God.
Luckily it was in your hand.
That happened to me once when I was at school as well. It was awful.
What do you mean?
Well, I sneezed and it was a lot. And yeah. It's embarrassing, isn't it?
We haven't got much to say to each other. We've not seen each other for a week, really, so we haven't caught up.
Not much to say.
But I wanted to just, before I introduce our guests, I had a conversation with a supplier last night, a little bit of a catch up, and they're going to come on the show and talk more about it. But they were at a wedding at the weekend, and I never thought about this, but the wedding got stopped because the guests were too drunk.
Oh.
The venue can't literally
Oh,
stop.
Actually, I know of a wedding that happened to and people were doing drugs.
No.
So the venue shut it down.
No,
Yeah.
I think that's a bit different, but yeah, they were.
Well, no, it was drunk. But...
You've upped me.
No, it was the drinking and the rowdiness, but there was also things going down in the toilets, and they stopped that.
Yeah, so yeah, be careful, guys. You know, all this money that you're spending on your wedding, and your guests can literally shut your wedding down. So I'd never even heard about it, but I mean, it makes sense. They were literally, glasses were being broken and stuff like that.
Oh, chest pain. Oh, a bit of angina.
Angina?
Honestly, I just went, well.
I think that's called indigestion from all the all the
well, I was just
sausage rolls.
Yeah, the sausage rolls. I was going to say, had there have been donuts at the wedding, maybe it would have got shut down because everyone would have been.
So we are going to introduce
donuts.
our guests really, really quickly because we can't wait. Are you going to introduce?
No.
No.
You always do that to me.
Welcome, Sarah from Sassy Doughnuts.
And Ariane.
Ariane. Yes. Well, you're a little sneaking at the last minute, girl, aren't you? Yeah, that's right. So welcome. So you are Sassy Doughnuts.
Sassy sugar donuts.
Sassy sugar donuts.
Yes.
Okay.
Love
Always
it.
get it wrong. I don't know why I've written it down. I'm trying to do it without my cards, you know. So welcome. So
Thank you.
You know, where did this all start?
Oh, so it started.
They're all real.
They're all real. They're all real.
Nothing is prop.
Even that gold one I'm looking at, and I'm just
That's
like,
real.
it literally looks like a prop from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory,
they're
doesn't
all
it?
real.
Yes.
It started a little bit different in lockdown. So,
What were you doing before?
beauty.
Right.
Beauty.
Okay.
I had a beauty room in my garden.
Okay.
And I used to do like nails and lashes and waxing and things. And then in lockdown, I was really bored and I saw an old donut trailer for sale. And I said to my husband, I'm going to buy it. And he was like, no, you're not. And I was like, yes,
The
I
mad
am.
things that we did in
Are they
COVID.
expensive to buy?
No, this one was really old, vintage, real battered old thing. It was like green. It was like a proper fun fair.
I was going to say,
donut
it's one
trailer.
that you see at a fun
Yeah.
fair or a festival.
And it
love
was really
that.
tatty. Anyway, long story short, brought it home, put it on the drive, turned it on. Within a week, we were delivering boxes of hot sugar donuts through lockdown because you were allowed to deliver food. And we were delivering like 500 a day. So, you know,
my
like
God.
boxes of 10, boxes of 20.
Yeah.
And this sort of went on and progressed. We were moving house in the March. So it was the second lockdown, the Christmas of the second lockdown.
Yeah.
We were moving house in the March. It was a project. And he said to my husband again, said to me, I'll build you either a beauty room or a donut kitchen. What do you want? Well, my daughter had got engaged and booked her wedding at this point. She had been researching wedding cakes and she asked me for a donut wedding cake. And
So were you decorating them at this point?
initially they were sugar donuts. We started decorating back in the Valentine's Day and we were literally just squirting chocolate and throwing a handful of like love hearts over them. And we were saying that they were our luxury donuts. And in fact, if you go right back on my Instagram, you'll see where we began, because I've not removed it, because it's a real lovely story.
And people do
They
this.
still tasted as good. But
Yeah, they
just
do.
like
Yeah.
it's just your
I love
presentations.
that people can go back and see your
They can
journey.
see, yeah.
I think that's really important.
Yeah.
I'll never ever take any of my. I mean, I've got thousands now over 23 years, but I'll never take those. Early weddings off and stuff like that.
When you look back and you go, God, that was so rubbish.
Yeah. But you learn from these things as well.
Definitely. Well, then we moved. He built me a donut kitchen, so I brought a better donut machine and started experimenting. And we started doing like an artisan donut, so like Kinder Bueno, chocolate orange, and things like that.
Oh, yeah.
And then I just started researching. So I did my daughter's wedding. On that same day, I had another wedding. And on that same morning, my son woke up, or the morning before he woke up, and he had a kidney stone. So it was real touch and go for everything. And he's only young, but he got to the wedding. The wedding cakes were made. It was absolutely fine. And since then, obviously, we did about 60 weddings that year. We did over 80 last year. We've got over 80 this year. We've already got 50
next year.
So doing your daughter's wedding, does that
Yeah.
vamp you into the wedding side of things?
Definitely.
Show you
Just from
can
that.
do
Yeah,
it.
to show we could do it. And we went round to all the nice venues in the area, and we took them all donuts. So they loved us, and they really embraced us, and they were like, you can become a supplier, because no one else does donuts.
No.
So
And people, even
All I've seen is the donut walls.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
people
Want
often buy
different.
them in then from like Krispy Kreme, places like that.
Yeah.
They'll buy the donuts in, whereas we hand make everything. So there's no additives, preservatives. It's all handmade, fresh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my God. So
can smell the freshness.
let's talk about your story, how you two met.
Oh yes, so Sarah
She had
met
no
my
choice.
mum. I was born into it.
You think you were born
in her arms at birth.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We will make donuts.
Yeah, so my mum met Sarah at antenatal group when she was pregnant with me. So we've grown up. I've grown up knowing Sarah, basically. My
Best
whole
friends with
life.
Holly, weren't you?
Yeah, I was best friends
I was
with
going to
Bridal.
say, were the
We lived
girls
down
friends?
the same road,
No choice.
Yeah, no choice. They went to school together. We shared the school run.
Yeah.
Came round for lunch every day.
Yeah.
Played together every day.
Yeah, and then obviously time went on, we moved, whatever, and then we ended up living in Frimley together.
Yeah, down
on
the same road again.
estate.
Yeah.
And then Sarah, I was
Who's
cleaning-
following who?
Yeah, did you even know that that's where...
I think you were in Frimley first, but I was in
Yes,
Camberley, wasn't I?
yes.
So Ariane was in Frimley, but I had moved over to
Yeah.
Camberley, I think, before you got
Yeah.
to Frimley, and then we moved in.
Yeah, I had my daughter, and then I was doing a bit of cleaning for Sarah, just here and there. And I saw her when she brought the trailer home, and it was on her drive. I was like, "What is she doing?"
Is this the normal? Because I do stuff, and my husband just walks in. I mean, he's walked in through the garden yesterday, and there's bees everywhere because they're cleaning all the equipment. He hasn't batted an eyelid. He's like, oh, lots of bees out today, and that's
my
it.
God,
But it's, is it the norm?
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. She's a bit like
crazy.
And then it was after I had my son and I was going back to work. And you started to go. The company went limited.
Yeah,
and she was like,
we went limited
if you want,
last
you
year.
can work for me, and we can make donuts. I was like, oh, I don't know how to do that.
You were working in a
Never done
doctor's, weren't
anything.
you?
Never done anything like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think my first day at work was a bridal fair.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
I was setting up
wasn't it?
weddings,
Yeah.
and then
In at the
I've
deep
been
end.
there for a
Yeah,
year.
straight
now.
in
I
at the
want to
deep
make
end.
donuts with them.
I'm
Can you
a
release me?
no. They no profit. One for Lauren, two
No,
for
you're
Lauren.
going off and eating them now.
It would be.
haven't you?
It would be. Wouldn't it?
Why did you say that? Like I'm an idiot. One for Lauren. I'm sitting there talking to myself.
You would. You would.
Lunchtime, Lauren. Tuesday, Lauren.
Sorry.
Yeah, you have stopped eating them now, haven't you?
Oh yeah. When I started, every time we made them, I was taking some home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To the
Oh,
family.
I
My
imagine
kids
the
are
mix
just
is just like that's the thing when me and Australia make cakes. We both sit there with a spoon.
I need a mix.
The mix.
It's not quite the same with these,
Well,
is it?
one of
is it not?
Yeah.
My
The glazes, but-
my first Saturday job
Oh, here we go.
was making donuts.
Was it?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, for Kelly's Ice Cream
Oh wow.
in Lewin, Cornwall.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Kelly's ice cream's still going, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. So it literally was.
Always wrong with you? Are you sure?
Yes, I've got pictures somewhere. But literally, you used to put the batter, and you used to get the temperature of the fat is a science, you know.
It's such a science.
And then bobbing it, and then quickly then just topping it over, and then jumping into the sugar. And I was the first person, and they still do it today, because you had to sell so many donuts. They were like, you've got to sell these many donuts, and you know, towards the end, but people were going home, especially when it was raining. And it was on the side of a arcade, and they were like, you've got to get rid of all the the rotten ones, so because I didn't want to be like told off, because not all of them came out perfect.
No, they don't.
Yeah. One for Lauren, two for Lauren. So to cover up the awful ones, I used to put like literally ice cream from the ice cream.
Cover them
up with the Cornish ice cream, sprinkles for everything.
Tastes the same.
I literally added loads. I put chocolate flakes in them. Sold them at really high value. Not high value. That's weird thing to say. But and they were like so chuffed that they carried on doing it, and they still do it today.
Yeah.
Wow. You know, that's a long time ago. But I loved it.
And then we have a donut trailer that does the same thing, and that was sort of the donuts we started. So we take that out. We have little trays, and you can get 3 in a tray, and you can have like sauces, cream, toppings, like fully loaded fresh strawberries, whatever you want really, on the tray of donuts. You have the hot dough. It's like a dessert, really.
Do you have like the little dipping sauces or something?
Yeah. Well, we if you have them in a tray, we just put the sauces on for you. We have like hot Biscoff.
Oh my God!
Fresh cream and strawberries.
We lost her at Bliss. This is Saturday morning when we first started. I know I need to load them with sugar, because especially if it's full on day, it's like, right, let's get this day started.
You could just give me the jar of the spread. I'm that
bad.
bad.
You can get great big ones like that as well from the wholesalers.
My hairdresser does the biscuits. So
you get them when you get your hair
done.
Is it not the same?
Well, it is. It's where they come from.
Is that like Nutella?
Nutella. Nutella. I didn't tell you. We went to Norfolk at the weekend and done a beach hut, really cute. And there was binoculars there, and I was like, binoculars, what Sharon says.
Anyway, back to our guest. Obviously this is a new thing. People you must be a magnet at these wedding shows. And because it's not something that people have seen, see the generic cakes and stuff like that. So you must be a magnet off everybody's stand, because they must make a beeline for you.
It is quite a showstopper.
And after a wedding show, they know that we give out the donuts to all the other suppliers as well, don't they? So they always like us.
Do you remember when you first...
what shows do you do?
Do you remember when you first did the wedding shows? When the girls come and do wedding shows, we've stopped doing them now because I don't need to do them, but whenever I took a member of staff, especially new ones, they'd be like, I want some cake. I want chocolate fondue. I want some, and I went, no, you do nothing, because that's for the, you don't know how busy you're going to be, but they're for your potential customers. But at the end, it's a free for all.
You can have
and I know that I'm packing up the stand on my own. The girls are off.
That's it, eating cake.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's like us with the donuts, isn't it?
So they come to the stand. What are the options? What can you do for them?
So on our website, you can choose. You've got a choice of a 5-tier, which has 65 donuts.
Which is this one?
This is a 6-tier with 96 donuts.
96.
That's mad, isn't it? You would never say there was 96 donuts on there.
Or you can have 7-tier, which you can hold 130.
Wow.
What is this on top? Is it a fake cake?
That is a dummy cake.
Dummy cake.
But we teamed up with another local lady. I can say her name. It's Cakes by Nina, who's incredible.
Yeah.
And she makes all of our top cakes for us.
Wow.
So literally, I put my order in at the beginning of the week. Either I go and collect them, or she delivers them, and then we have the top cake. So that's completely sorted.
And that's good for cutting the cake.
Yeah. Get the best of both.
Controversial. And we're hearing this quite a lot. In fact, I happened to one of the girls that dropped her dress off for cleaning after her wedding.
Yeah.
And they weren't told about it by the venue, but they added it on. They charge
for cutting.
for cutting of the cake.
They do.
Who does?
Yeah.
I've been doing this a long time. And
there are some venues we know that will charge you.
How much are they charging?
Around £100 to cut your cake.
What, just to go like that, or for them to actually cut it
slice
for you?
it.
So you do the first cut, they take it away, and then they cut it all up and stuff like that.
So we say to our bride and groom, cut your cake for your photos. Have a lovely photo, if you stood there. And if you look on our Instagram, you'll see we get sent lots of lovely photos. And then we say, ask the venue to take the cake away, wrap it, take it home, enjoy it with your family tomorrow.
Freeze a piece.
Yeah, and you can have lemon, you can have chocolate, coffee. Nina has loads of different flavours you can have. And then have the donuts for your guests.
It's easy.
But we do get lots of brides and grooms that come back and say
she was charged £5 per guest
for a slice of cake.
Yeah, and then I heard it on another talk podcast.
Wow.
And they said there was £10 per guest, and I'm like,
really?
Yeah, I'm like, that's weird. Yeah,
that's terrible. After you've brought the cake.
Yeah,
as well.
Can you imagine if you've got 100 guests?
Yeah,
£5 or £10. That is loads. But my bride wasn't even told about it. They literally gave
just
it
added it on.
Yeah.
Wow.
They went, oh, you didn't tell us that there was cake to put out.
That's terrible.
Yeah,
that's so bad.
Much of a given, isn't it?
Yeah. So all the donuts usually get taken. There's never any left.
So I would be the one at the wedding that would want to take a donut. How easy is it to take them without
Jenga? I have Jenga in my head.
It's easy. It's easy. So once they've taken the top cake off, you can just dig in.
From the top.
From the from the top.
I bet there's the odd little kid that runs past.
And takes them from the bottom.
Have you ever had that happen?
No, because we go and set up and then we don't go back. So
who knows?
We don't know if anyone's bye. We literally set up. Because we start early to cook the donuts in the morning. We do our setups in the morning and then we leave them. In the beginning,
They're on stands though, aren't they? Little individual plate stands.
In the beginning, I was running around collecting my stands, and then I found a company that supplies me stands now, and I sell the stands. So if you want a donut tower, you buy your stand off of me.
Right.
It's yours to keep. If you want to return it to me, I can recycle them if it's intact.
Yeah.
So we give some cash back if they return it. So
it's their responsibility to return it.
But how much are they? Like how much do they?
Well, we sort of charge £50 for the stands.
Right, okay.
And then if they want to return them, we give £20 back.
Perfect.
So it's the same price as hiring, really.
Yeah.
Some return, some don't.
We had that with the telephone guy. Do you remember? There's their memories on these telephone guest books.
The
ones that don't get returned, or the other bits and pieces. So now he does exactly that. Yeah. He charges them.
Yeah.
They keep them. Basically.
Yeah, it's too much for you to go the next day. Especially, I mean, the last few weekends we've had 5 weddings a week, 3 weddings a week. Yeah. We've had this is the first weekend we haven't got a wedding in so long. October, September, they've just been mad, haven't they?
Everybody we've been to in our industry are time poor.
We've got 3 again next week, haven't we? So we're just going to enjoy this weekend.
Yeah. So where do you get your inspiration from for the designs?
We just make it up.
I was going to say, we just think this will look nice. This will be pretty. This
looks good.
Would you ask maybe the clients for their aesthetics? Their theme.
With the chocolate, we can flavour it. We can colour it. So we can colour the chocolate. If you're having sage green, if you're having pink, we can actually colour.
Like on the pops. Can you see the pops at the front?
Yeah, I like the
They're like wedding favours.
So we can colour them. We can put different sort of sprinkles on if that's what
flavour.
And then we can flavour the chocolate too. So there's loads of different flavours. So some people want to keep their tower like that one, very traditional, very white, very neutral, and we pick up the colour in the flowers like we've done on that one.
Yeah,
it's so pretty.
Some people go all white and bridal, which is really lovely.
Some people do all sugar.
Yeah, some people have all sugar. Some people have sugar and sugar glaze. Some people have all chocolate.
You've got petals on this one.
Yes, edible flowers and some gold leaf.
Yeah. Talk to us about Dennis and Dolly, as I've been calling them.
Mr. and Mrs. Sassy, yes.
So it's Mr. and Mrs. Sassy. They're absolutely brilliant.
So they've sort of become a bit of a hit, really, haven't they? And most couples
trademark, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I love them. What are their actual names? Have they got names?
Mr. and Mrs. Sassy.
No, I called them Dolly and Dennis. They are now Dolly and Dennis. Okay, Mr. and Mrs. Sassy.
Mr. and Mrs.
Yeah, we get free time. Please make a Sharon and Lauren.
Yeah.
How funny would that be?
Yeah, but we do have, obviously we have same-sex marriages, so we can do Mrs. and Mrs. We can do Mr. and Mrs. Whatever they want to have, they can have. And most couples now, they might not book them in the beginning, and then you'll get an email going, I've seen your Mr. and Mrs. Can we add them on?
Yeah, so cute. Well, these are memories that people are going to remember forever, but also their guests, they're going to walk, people have lots of weddings throughout the year, so they'll remember that wedding. Oh my God, do you remember that donut wall.
Yeah.
Please tell me they put them on top of the cake as toppers, because I'd so do that.
They're too heavy.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they
Oh,
would
you're
just collapse.
joking. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
I know. So we normally stand them right in front of at the bottom.
I was
At
going
the
to say, how
bottom,
cute would they look just
I
at the
know.
top?
You could,
no.
I mean, you could
Make
put
it
like a
happen.
wooden stick through them and stick them in.
Yeah.
But I would still be worried that they would like face plant into the cake. So
I think that's quite.
yeah, I know. They've had a few too many drinks. So we
Sassy's
normally
gone.
stand them at the bottom of the tower, in front of the tower.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
And I mean, the reviews, the messages we get after weddings, it's just incredible,
Yeah.
isn't it? What with the feedback we get.
Do you get weddings from weddings?
Yeah.
I can see that.
And
Yeah.
also, not
Yeah.
just weddings, you must have parties
Yeah.
and everything.
Parties, baby
Yeah.
showers, 50th, 40th, you name
you
it.
did the baby reveal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gender reveal.
Yeah.
We
Baby
do.
reveal.
Oh, baby reveal.
It's a baby!
My husband said that to me when Matt was born. He went, "Do you want to know what it is?" And I went, "It's a baby." He went, "Baby or boy or girl?"
We do a lot of corporate as well, don't we?
Yeah.
So we'll take the trailer out
Good.
sometimes. They're brilliant because
Can you
we'll
brand?
We can brand anything. So we just did some for Avios and Royal Caribbean.
Wow.
We've done a few people we can't talk about, which has been really great fun, hasn't it?
And why can't we talk about?
Well, we signed NDAs.
Or which level are we talking about these people?
Hollywood.
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 Okay.
Hollywood.
High.
Hollywood.
Okay.
We did some
A plus.
Yes,
okay.
definitely. We did some for Vicky McClure. We're allowed. We didn't sign an NDA for her. They had a wrap party after filming Line of
Duty.
Duty.
Yeah.
So
Love
we
that
did
program.
some for her for the wrap party. Right at the beginning, we did a donut wall. They had actually asked for the donut trailer. We didn't realise we'd actually met this celebrity. So we were doing the bonfire night at Wentworth in our donut trailer. And this lady came over and she brought one sugar donut. She went away, she brought a cinnamon donut. And eventually we realised obviously who it was.
Yeah.
And she asked us if we could take the donut trailer into like a building to do her birthday party. And we were like, no, sorry, we can't do it. But we didn't know then it was her. Otherwise, I would have probably done it. Well, I would have tried to
make it
have done
happen.
it. It will happen. I'll take the
Yeah.
roof off, anything.
Yeah.
And anyway, we ended up doing her a donut wall for her 18th birthday party. And yeah, that was amazing because that was our first like real celebrity, Hollywood celebrity. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Yeah.
And then we did.
Her husband doesn't think you're so crazy after all now.
No,
What did he say when you started getting all them orders and everything in lockdown?
He was a bit like, wow, that's amazing. And you know what? He's brilliant. He works really hard. He's got his own company as well. But he takes my trailer out and tows it for us when we have to work it.
Awesome.
He'll drive me.
I think it's really important that home is
Definitely.
supportive. You know, I know plenty of people in the industry, and I've known plenty of people in the industry that unfortunately that haven't got
the support.
And it's because life gets put on hold for these couples getting married or events and stuff like that. We're super focused, aren't we? And stuff like that.
Yeah,
he's good.
Yeah, no, he drove me to Essex. We did a big wedding in Essex a couple of weekends ago, and he drove me because you were doing the trailer, weren't you, on the following day? So Ariane does a lot of the weddings now, but
What, on your own?
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
What was your first assignment on your own?
What was my first wedding?
I can't remember it.
I can't remember.
You've done so
I was
many.
gonna say,
haven't
I
you?
know. I'm
Nervous?
here there. A little bit.
Yeah.
I was
You
like,
did that
this
bridal
goes
fair
wrong.
setup.
Yeah, I
didn't
did the
you?
bridal fair setup.
So do you guys set up at the weddings and then leave, or do you stay, or do sometimes do they ask for the actual like trailer there? So you
Yeah,
just
if we
serve
take the
them?
trailer, if the trailer goes, then we stay and we serve them. We work. That's a completely different donut, different thing.
Yeah.
So we've got like a donut kitchen at home where we've got a big donut machine and we make these big donuts. So they're like a hybrid. They're not like a yeast risen. They're a batter risen, but they're not like a little tiddly hot donut.
Yeah.
As you can see what they look like.
Yeah.
So it's a completely different thing. In our donut trailer, we've got a smaller machine. And it pops out there about that big, aren't they? And you have the hot sugar donuts.
The mini ones on.
Yeah. So some people have them for their weddings and their parties, and some people just want a tower or a wall. Or we've got a lady having baskets. She wants retro. She wants like Jamie Dodgers party rings coming up soon. So I'm looking forward to doing that one. That'll be fun.
Talk to us, because we briefly while we were being mic'd up and everything, you talked about different donuts. Different batters and stuff like that. Can you talk to us about the options?
Yeah, so we make a cake batter donut, which, like we say, it's like places like, I don't know, the shops. Those are made with yeast.
Okay, yeah.
So they roll it out, they let it rise. You know, like, I don't know if you watch Bake Off, like they were just doing on Bread Week.
Yeah.
So they're like that. Ours is a batter mix. So we mix it in the mornings. It's very important though, the room is the right temperature.
Everything.
We have to check humidity. Right. If you don't, you get the horriblest donuts, or they splat into the machine and they don't form. So it's a real.
You have to cover them in ice cream and
It's a real science, isn't it?
It's stressful.
It's very stressful because we're like, right, what's the weather doing today?
We're
It's
like,
donut
what's the
day.
humidity?
Oh my God.
The best days are when it's really cold outside and we can make the room really warm.
I spin my honey when it's on rainy days and it's a bit warmer inside. When the bees keep away, but it's the best.
What do you do in the summer when it's like boiling? Or like
we go out early. We'll go and start early before it gets too hot. We'll just start as early as we can and we'll cook them as early as we can.
So do you cook them on the morning of the wedding?
Yeah. We get up early, we cook them. And that's why we like to do our setups in the morning. So sometimes people go, well, we don't want it till the evening. We're like, well, we deliver it in the morning. That is the one thing, because we can't work from 5 a.m. till 7 at night. We just can't physically do it. So we do that. And when you book, you get a choice of like different toppings. So you can have a sugar glaze, which is this. This is our hot glaze. So the donuts go into this hot. And then as they cool down, it sets. You can have a Belgian chocolate, which you can have white chocolate, milk chocolate. You can have them flavoured however you want. Or you can just have a sugar donut, which there's some on that tower at the back. So basically you have the choice of 3. And there are 3 different price ranges for the donuts. And then from there, you can add whatever flavours you want, whatever colours. Have them however you want.
I can see you've got those little special chocolates.
Yes.
You're an ambassador, aren't you? Tell us about this.
Yeah, that was really exciting. So we did some donuts with them on, and they reached out to us and said, would you become a brand ambassador for us?
No way.
How does that feel?
We were like, that was amazing. That was quite a pinch me moment because it's a big brand that's well known and loved by so many people.
Gruyere?
Nobody
ever knows. The seashell chocolates. You're laughing at me for? No, because my brain is 10 times ahead of the mouth, basically. Yeah. So we were talking about you having temperature control.
Yeah.
This is going to be probably important for the room that you set in.
Yes.
What do you need from venues, and what can your clients ask? Because they're viewing these. And if they have you in mind, they need to be asking certain questions.
Of course,
So what do you need from venues and what do you need from customers to ask?
I think the main thing is, if it's a hot day, not by a window, and air conditioning.
Happened to one of our brides, actually. Cake had melted.
Yeah. And our top cake is made of butter icing, so it could just slide. It could just slide.
Oh my God.
So I think, like, not to be in direct sunshine, to make sure that the room is air conditioning or heat. Actually, it doesn't matter if it's cold, does it, in the winter?
No, the cold's fine.
The cold's fine. It's just the heat.
Does air conditioning have an issue with it at all?
No, not at all.
So maybe they could, because with my venue, they were fantastic. They literally closed all the curtains to the breakfast room, and the cake was in the corner, and they put the aircon, and the doors were sealed. And so they did the reveal. Before I went in for the reveal, they quickly put the curtains open.
Was it really hot on your wedding day?
Yeah, I've had 2 mega heatwave weddings and a snowy wedding.
Really?
I do extreme weddings. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So you've been married 3 times.
Yes.
I've been married 3 times.
Have you been married 3 times? Yes, sister. Stay forever. She can bugger off. You can be my co-host.
So I'll go make donuts with this one.
We can be 3 times a woman. 3 times a bride.
3 times a donut.
3 times a donut. But I think, that's important.
Yeah, and also we because we arrive sort of 10, 11, sometimes you'll get the florist might not be there. So some brides, we'll say to them, they'll get their flowers.
That's the worry, isn't it? Because people are in and out the room.
Yeah.
If you set up.
But we sort of, if they want flowers from their florist, we need the florist to be there so we can add them to the tower. Because there's some flowers you can't use. There's some greenery you can't use because it's poisonous.
Yeah.
For example, gypsophilia, you wouldn't put it in the tower. We put it around the bottom, but you wouldn't feed it into the donut tower because it's poisonous.
Oh my God.
Now, who did we have on? That was our cake lady.
Right,
who said something. Now, she's a scientist. She was scientist background.
Yeah.
And we didn't think about this.
No,
I wouldn't put anything on
there. She actually saved somebody's life because a bride who, not one of our brides, had listened to that and had those exact flowers
Yes.
that were going on the cake.
Yeah.
And she said, I didn't even know. The florist didn't tell me that they were poisonous because they're not poisonous.
And the florists aren't usually food trained, so they're not food hygiene trained. So they wouldn't necessarily know. Eucalyptus is another big no-no.
Wow.
So we use fresh ruscus. We tend to use Steph Lovell, who you had on here.
Yeah,
she's our sort of supplier for ruscus and flowers as well.
Perfect.
So we work really well. She knows what we need.
Right.
We can message her.
Is that important?
Yes.
Yeah.
When you're flying through the seat of your pants in busy knows exactly what you want.
Steph and Nina, the two that we get our stuff from, our two suppliers that we use all the time, and we know we can rely on them. They don't let us down, and they're really brilliant. So if the florist is going to be there, they need to be there, don't they? At 10.
Fair florists are normally there.
They mostly
normally first on scene, aren't they?
Yeah.
They haven't them.
And then the table with the cloth as well, isn't it? Because we've got there and there's no table to set up on.
Oh gosh, so front of house or the planners or who's supplying all your bits and pieces are not there.
Yeah.
And it's not like you can move. Like once the tower's set,
it's
set. It's not like some cakes you could probably.
I've been at wedding shows where the exhibits
they've moved them.
They want that you moved, and you're like, no way.
Yeah.
You know, I can move my stand.
There is a venue that have got it sussed, so they often go on the big beer barrels.
Yes.
And there's one venue and they put wheels on it.
Yeah, so they can.
And so they can just slide it off. They just make sure the donuts fall off. But other venues, you have to lift it.
Yeah.
And then some venues don't like it if they've got to move it, do they? Because it's like, oh, we've got to move it. But that's what it is. Obviously, we have to go and set up in the morning.
Yeah.
And the donuts do stay fresh all day, all evening, even to the next day.
Well, you're cooking on the day,
Yeah, we're cooking on the day.
It's a long life mix that we do anyway. So they last a few days.
Yeah, a few days.
Brilliant.
We've had a few celebrations, haven't we? We are award winning.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So tell us about these awards.
Yes. So this year we won Guys for Brides, Wedding Cake Makers, 2024.
And they're picking.
Oh my God, I bet all the cake makers are fuming.
Donuts!
Beaten by a donut.
That was amazing, wasn't it?
It was so good.
We went last year, and it's based on customer reviews as well.
Yes.
So that's what's really nice, that our brides have taken the time to leave us a review and they really loved it.
Because this is hard after the wedding. They're done with you, you know, and actually the bubble's been burst.
Yes.
And their heart's not in it, even if they want to do it.
Yeah.
So to get those lovely reviews.
To be fair, a lot of them are really good, aren't they?
Yeah.
We do well. But we went there 2 years ago. We didn't win. We were runner-up. We had a great evening, and I was like, we're going to win this next year. We're going to smash
up our
this.
game. Yeah.
We are going to, and I'm going to make sure we get reviews, and we went. I didn't expect to win, so that moment was incredible when we won.
Oh my God.
Was it lots of screaming?
Yeah.
So was it just you two the red, or did other people go?
No, we've got another lady, Zoe, who helps us. She sort of dips in and out. She has another job, so she comes on when bored when we're busy.
We like that. When we're at our busiest, with all hands on deck. That don't work for us. And and when we had it this week, with Danny, she's an accountant for Menzies,
but she comes in
and
helps
there
you.
like doing all fluffing dresses.
Well, that's what Zoe does setups when we're does the trailer. So the three of us went. We had a great night. We won. That was amazing. Yeah. We also won Thea Perfitis from Dragon's Den.
Yes,
he does Small Business Sunday It's on Instagram and it's on Twitter, what used to be Twitter.
Yeah.
It's called X now.
Yeah.
So basically, on a Sunday between 5 and 7, small businesses can write something about their company and then they pick their winners. And we won that last year, wasn't it? About November time.
Oh, wow.
And then we went in, I think it was February time, we went to Birmingham and we met him and we got a certificate and everything else. And met
him. Is he nice?
Yeah, he was nice. He was lovely.
Do you get anything for it? Other than a certificate
just the
and
status of the fact that you've won Small Business Sunday.
And I think when you work for yourself, and I know I keep saying this, when you work for yourself, the only person that's going to do this is yourself. So for somebody else to do it, other than a customer,
but they have
fantastic.
like a really good support group as well. So
feeling alone.
Yeah,
when you work for yourself, it's really hard.
It is, and you can pop on this Small Business Sunday group. I'm looking, and everyone bigs each other up, and everyone looks out for each other.
Positive.
And they had so we went and met him, and they had speakers. They had Stacey Solomon on speaking, and she was absolutely hilarious.
I love her.
Yeah, she was amazing. So that was really fun. And then we also won. The Surrey, Small Business Surrey, we won Artisan Donut Maker of the Year as well. So we can now call us award-winning donuts.
So I was going to ask what happens, where do you go from this? But you already are there, aren't you?
So last year, the company that we use sadly went bankrupt. This was for our
machines,
yes. And for our mix. We used to buy this mix, which was just the flour and the raising agents, but pre-mixed in great big 25 kg bags. And we were fortunate enough to take over. We now have our own branded mix for sale.
So these donuts are your donuts.
They are our donuts. Yes. And if you want to make them the same, you can buy a bag of mix and you can make them.
Can we do these at home?
Yeah, you could. You would need a
good
distributor, a plunger. A plunger.
Yeah.
You can buy them.
I'm an expert.
Exactly. You'd be fine.
I was making donuts before you were born.
Well, most of us were born, I think.
Not me. You're okay.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
No, because I'm thinking you would have been a teenager, so I've got it wrong.
I was sitting there. No, I was 15. Oh God, I don't even want to think about it. But you have.
Yeah, so we have the mix, and we sell machinery and equipment too. So we've set up several small businesses. We've installed machines into several farm parks. One of them quite famous farm park, wasn't he? I'm sure we can say it's Adam Henson's farm park.
No way!
So they use our mix, and they're all doing hot donuts now using our mix in farm parks in Ireland, everywhere, all around the country.
So we've probably already had one of your donuts and not even know.
You may well have had one of our donuts. If you've tasted the best hot sugar donuts, then you've had one of ours. We'll take the credit.
And I think, I take my hat off to you, because running a business is hard.
It is, yeah.
And then to keep coming up with new ideas, new flavourings, new textures, but then also to grow the business and sustain it as well.
So we were really
somebody's
lucky.
not sleeping.
That's me.
And drinking lots of wine, probably.
But Bob, who used to work for the company that went bankrupt, we were lucky enough to get him on board. So he knows everything about the machinery, the equipment, the mix.
Perfect.
So we've got him on board
Technical
as well.
Support.
He lives in Bristol. He deals with the machines, the imports, all the paperwork. They get imported to us.
Oh, he kept his job.
Yeah, he did, but for us, not for them. So when he went away for a bit, and I had to beg him to come back, but he did come back. And so he does that. We deal with the donuts, don't we, where we are, and he deals with all that sort of side of it. So
fantastic.
And we have been approached by a big donut company to supply some equipment. We're just waiting to see if that happens. So
oh my God,
that'll be our next venture if that happens.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Do you want to play a game with
us? Do they rhyme with Lispy meme or not?
Right. So we've got a game for you.
Lovely.
Okay.
We've got a bit of a game for you as well. You can do some donut decorating.
Right, okay.
Are you ready?
Donut eating, did you say? I heard donut eating. Donut decorating. Right, okay.
So if you have a sheet each.
Okay, yeah.
So
Oh, okay, we've got stuff here. Okay, yeah. Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Sneezing.
We've got bowls of chocolate here.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
just
my
give me a spoon.
Okay.
Say no
and then
more.
if you take 2 donuts each.
Do you want me to hand you yours?
Yes, please.
Oh, they feel nice. Sorry.
Yep, that's okay. Nice and smooth.
I was going to do that. You went there.
Oops.
And then if you take one of these each. Okay.
Oh, they've turned tables on us, Lauren.
Yep.
Thank you.
Right.
So you can flavour your donuts.
Okay, what have you
So
got?
I'm going to give you
raspberry.
caramel. That's
She likes
caramel.
Yeah.
And greens.
And greens. Yeah, she's green.
And then you've got pink.
Oh, good. Yeah. Okay.
And then you've got some toppings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, so what do we do?
So put a few drops of the flavouring in.
In where?
Into the chocolate.
Into the chocolate.
Okay, yeah.
Give it a mix.
And give it a stir.
Right, somebody want to spin the wheel?
Do the flavour first, not the colour.
Oh, God.
The other box.
Oh.
Listen, Lauren.
And if you smell them, then.
But how much are we putting in?
Just a few drops.
Just a few drops.
All the anticipation. Oh, it's not coming out.
Give it a good hard shake. There you go. Bit more than that.
Yeah, that's good.
It.
Is that good?
Yeah,
Have I got enough? Have I done too
Oh my God, Lauren!
I love caramel.
Look how much she's put in.
You can smell it though.
Oh, smell that. I like caramel. It'll be extra strong now, won't it?
Just give it a quick mix so it all mixes in
She's like,
together.
that's £8, please.
Oh my God. Oh my God, I can really smell it.
Smell it. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Okay, so give it a good old
What
mix.
flavour have you got?
Raspberry. Oh, I
Raspberry.
can
Yeah, it's
smell
good,
it.
isn't it?
And then
only
once
smell
that's all
caramel.
mixed in, if you just take your colour, you can just do like a few little dots of the colours.
Of each colour.
Of each
Just
colour.
around
Okay.
the chocolate.
Few.
Okay.
And
Okay,
then
go
you're going to
first
take
then.
your stick, you're going to swirl the stick around to make like a marble
Oh.
sort of looking
That's it.
effect.
That's fine.
that enough?
And then you'll dunk your
and then do
donuts
your
in.
other colour as well.
Okay. Oh God, I'm catapulting everything
And then there's
out.
a few sprinkles you can put on top of your donuts.
Have we do schools?
Oh, no, mine's not open. I don't know if mine's open.
Yes, we do
We have,
schools.
yeah.
I'm joking.
No, we have, yeah.
Haven't we?
We did one in
that's
the we did in the school holidays.
Thingy, hold on.
We did a Harry Potter camp, didn't we?
Harry Potter camp.
And we're doing a Halloween camp. For my son-in-law, he's got a company where they do the school wraparound school care and school clubs and stuff like that.
Oh my God.
And we're doing Halloween camp, aren't we? Doing like Halloween donuts. That's it.
And then take your stick and then just swirl it round and then create like a marble effect and then dunk your donut.
I've seen this on Bake Off.
Yeah.
And then you've got a couple of donuts.
And you can dunk your donuts in.
Oh, we need. Oh, I see. Right, spin that as we do
Okay.
that. Okay, let's see what mess we can make. Oh, I can eat that.
Oh,
DJ play that.
Oh, for God's sake! Oh, the tired. I'm busy. Right, have you seen this?
We've seen the wheel, but we don't know what that question is.
I've got to try and hum a song.
Oh.
And my donut's going to have to
What do I
wait.
do? Do I
Dunk it.
Dunk
Turn
the
it-
donut
turn
in
it up.
now.
Dunk the donut straight in.
Right,
That's it.
give me a...
So that's the top. So turn it over, flip it. That's it.
Yeah.
Face down.
Like
That's
that?
it. Yeah, that's it.
And then just pop it in.
what, literally drop
Just
it?
drop it.
it in.
Yeah.
Drop it.
Drop it, yeah.
And then
Quick
pick it up
push.
straight back up. That's
Okay,
it.
God.
Yeah.
That's it.
And then plonk it back down.
Oh, how cool's that?
That's a bit like your face
There you
last
go.
week.
It didn't look like my face last week. Give me
Oh
a
my God,
number,
that's so
1 to
didn't
25.
Sorry.
1 to
4.
25. 4.
That's what I like. Can you see? What number is it? Is it a Christmas song?
No. Get it at the first. You'll get it on the first note.
Okay.
Oh, God.
What number did you say?
Ready?
4.
Hold on, hold on.
Let me see, I'm not gonna say
Let me
anything.
do
Why are you so angry?
Let me do the artist. Ready?
Stevie Wonder.
That's out of order. You closed your eyes.
Yeah. Well, why am I going? I'll tell you what. I'll do this.
Is it I just called Say I Love You, even though it sounds nothing
Yeah.
like it?
Yeah.
I just called to say I love you.
Yeah.
Stevie Wonder.
No, it's
It
not. Wrong
sounded
song.
like she was going to go,
Signed,
"Let's
sealed,
hear those
delivered."
sleigh
No,
bells ringing."
I had that as my wedding
Yeah,
exit
we
song.
had that as well.
Oh, did you?
Well, we had it walking out there down
You
the
are
aisle.
the sunshine of my life.
It's nothing like, it sounded like
She
you were
doesn't
going to
know
go,
the song.
just hear those sleigh bells ringing. That's what it sounded like. Right, is this the top or the bottom again?
That's the
So-
top.
That's the
Right,
top.
I'm going to
So
do
turn
it.
it over.
I'm going to do mine. Spin it again.
Okay.
Sorry, have a look.
Aren't they good?
DJ play that back.
No. Veto, go on. I'm going to
Again?
stuff my face. Yeah. Don't think Darren can do that anymore.
You're born to
to.
sing,
You've
honey.
got to do it now.
Shall I do one?
No, because you always get it right.
And then you've got some sprinkles, there.
sprinkles.
You can put some
Yeah.
sprinkles
Oh.
on top of your donuts as well and make them pretty.
Look at my hand. Right, 1 to 25 again.
Number 13, the day you're getting married on. There you go.
Oh, when are you getting married?
Oh,
13th.
okay, ready?
Oh,
Ready?
lovely. What, coming up?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Love and marriage.
Finally.
Yay!
Oh, right, spin it. Not so fast this time.
Okay.
Why has that done that? So what have I got here?
That's gold leaf.
No.
Yeah.
I'll put that
Okay, date story.
date story. Who's got a good...
Not me.
What's your
Ariane
date
doesn't-
story?
I don't have one.
Why?
I've been with my... So I'm getting married next year. We've been together since we were 13.
Oh, that's cute.
So-
That is a date
Yeah.
story. Where did you...
It's met at school.
Which department? Playing round?
That's your date
Maths?
story, yeah.
Science?
Art class.
Art class?
Oh.
Oh, were you doing pottery? A bit young, you do. I think 3 times married, you have a date story. Give us your worst.
Okay, so when my children were younger and we used to maybe go out on a date, we would have like friends who would sort of back you up. So if you were going out with someone that you didn't like, we would always say ring each other after about half an hour, and if we say no, we don't like them, they're going to tell us that the kids like need you and you need to come home.
Brilliant.
So we have done that one before.
Oh my God, that's excellent. I'm looking right on this.
They're looking great.
Oh.
They're looking lovely.
So if we're not getting married or we're at an event, can we just have order these for home?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
you
get
can.
them for us one Saturday, Sharon.
You can. So you can order them from home. Everything's collection unless it's a big, obviously, order. We're really friendly, so you can come and collect them.
The
Right,
colours of yours, they look so good.
Yeah.
Big ones, obviously, we'll take set up or whatever. Deliver sometimes. Corporate ones, we always go and deliver as well. Yes, you can just order them for a treat.
Yeah.
Oh my God, is there a minimum order?
A box of 6, really.
One.
Yeah. but on days we're cooking,
Yeah.
so we do get wonky donuts, like you said, misshapen. They look amazing.
Bit like Millie's wonky,
Yeah, well done, both
Really
of you.
cute.
So we do get misshapen ones. We are very fussy because we appreciate that it's for a wedding and that's somebody's best of their life. They don't want a sunken donut or a wonky donut. So we put a glaze on them and we hand them out to people, don't we? So your husband-to-be will take them to work. Yeah. My husband will take them to work.
Make a trifle.
Yeah. Oh, we have
a
made.
trifle.
Do you know what tastes amazing? A donut and butter pudding. So like a bread and butter pudding. We do it with donuts. That's amazing. Wow. That tastes so good.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
My husband, because he doesn't like bread and butter pudding, and I love it.
Like that.
But he can have that.
Yeah, like that. And these, obviously, when they've all been cooked fresh, you can put them in the freezer.
Can you?
Especially the sugar ones and the chocolate ones. The glazed ones, we did an experiment with them. They didn't.
So for weddings and that, people can take these home with them, can't they?
They can freeze them if they want to.
I know prices will vary on what people have, but, with our couples, obviously, listening in, that they're doing their spreadsheets at the beginning, trying to work out what they can afford, what they can't. How much that's massive.
Yes,
how much would that cost?
That would be around $5.50, depending on where it's going and what toppings they're having as well. So to make it...
And gold leaf.
Yeah, and gold leaf. No, gold leaf's all included. So to make it obviously cheaper, you could go all sugar glaze. The Belgian chocolate has just had a massive price hike. So, and it is
everything in food at the moment is going up.
And it's
massively.
a premium chocolate. It's a luxury chocolate. And when you taste it, you'll understand.
Are they vegan?
No.
They're
not vegan and they're not gluten-free.
We don't deal with vegans, okay? No.
No, but we do get asked.
We can't. Unfortunately, we have one big fryer. To cook vegan, you would have to strip down your kitchen and start again.
Yeah.
It's not possible for the amount we do. Yeah. We have a company which is a gluten-free company. And if somebody wants gluten-free, they send us the donuts like pre-packaged. Yeah. We can put them in our freezer for up to 3 months. And our brides and grooms know this. We pull them out and we can use them for the wedding. On the day. So we can decorate them with the same topping, same chocolate to match. And we just put them in little bags and tie ribbon around them. A bit like the pops, but we don't put a stick on them. And then they have some gluten-free. But we can't, unfortunately, cater for vegan at the moment.
It's hard, and it's really hard. It's on the list to find out then, isn't it?
It is. It's definitely.
Yeah. You'd have to get like a vegan trailer though.
Yeah.
Well,
I think it's just important to be able to try and cater for everybody.
It would be really nice, if we could get our own, because we have our own mix, if we could get our own vegan mix and take it out on the trailer.
I said first.
Yeah, no.
Where can we find you?
We're in Frimley in Surrey.
Okay.
But you can find us we have a website, sassyssugardonuts.co.uk. We're on Instagram.
Yes,
Facebook,
public warning, do not
TikTok.
Watch their Instagram when you are hungry, about to go for a run, or about to start a diet, because it's insane. It's insane. We normally ask our suppliers if they've got a discount or anything, but you've gone the next step forward and you've done us a competition, haven't you? So I think this is your camera, so we'll leave this to you to do.
So if you would like to win your wedding donut tower for next year, we've teamed up with Nina from Cakes by Nina for your top cake. You can win a 65 donut tower, half Belgian chocolate and half sugar, delivered and set up at your venue.
Absolutely.
So we'll be launching it on Instagram, obviously, as well. So you just follow the rules on Instagram and then you can enter the competition.
That's amazing. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Wait for it to set.
I don't know, but I was really...
No, you don't.
I could just smell it. I know. It was absolutely delicious.
So normally you'd pop them in the fridge now and let them dry, but that would give you the topping like those ones.
Amazing.
So you can taste one of those, but it's still equally just as nice.
What's your favourite donut?
Mine is a white Belgian chocolate.
Is it? And yours?
Even milk. I don't like white chocolate.
No, same.
I actually don't like it.
My little girl don't like chocolate.
We're flavouring.
Mine is probably when we're experimenting. So I love the milk chocolate, but I also love this sugar glaze.
Yeah.
And we haven't made a pistachio donut yet, but we've got pistachio cream.
It's so good.
No, my husband would be all over that.
That with some of the pistachio paste, we've still yet to launch it, but that is amazing. Oh, and the cinnamon ones, which we've just done.
Coming in
donuts,
it'd be great for a winter, autumn wedding.
Our hot donuts, we offer regular sugar or cinnamon sugar on the trailer. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
I've talked to you forever. You're amazing, honestly. And thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having us. We've got something for you ladies as well.
Where is it?
Have they done that?
You've got your own little branded.
Oh, I love a bag.
You got me, I'm your bag.
Oh
my God, thank you so much.
Donuts, yes.
Oh yes, look. Lauren, look.
Yes.
Right,
Don't think it's our boobs.
so on behalf of us and them, we'll see you all next week. Thanks
Hold it, get in.
You're gonna go right, and we'll see you all next week. Keep subscribing. Keep
the skewer.
keep doing everything you're doing, and we'll see you all next week. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Oh my God, look.
Why did you do that?
I'm getting excited.
Ruined your bag. Oh, the Mr. and Mrs. is brilliant.
Bloody
And we didn't tell you about our story with Mr. and Mrs. either, did we?
no.
About the bird flying it away, doesn't matter though.
Oh God, we just ran out of time.
A bird.
It was at a wedding, so they had Mr. and Mrs. with their tower, and a bird flew. It was like a conservatory sort of bit, wasn't it? A bird flew in and took Mr.
Flew off.
off.
And then the bird did drop it, but his eyeball had fallen off. So they had to draw